First of all, nice to see so many people in the audience. Have they closed the free donut stall? And no one's told me. My name's James Crawley, and for over 20 years I've been working with talent and working with clients trying to attract that talent. And along the way, I've also helped build and built several multi-million-pound businesses that have required me to build my own talent pool. I now help clients consulting on this, and I write, as Alex said, and present on this reasonably regularly. So we're going to talk about fueling your employer brand, which I can talk about for days, but we've only got 4.5 minutes. So I'll try and leave you with at least one good takeaway today, but you can always contact me if you want to talk about it some more. So why does it matter? Well, because your people define your future success. Remember that one person largely designed the physical iPod design. James Dyson singularly revolutionised vacuum cleaner. And one bloke, a naval architect, invented the slinky and made himself $250 million in the process. So that one person joining your business today could revolutionise it tomorrow. That's why getting the best person matters. That's why your employer brand is so important. So fueling your employer brand is all around making your workplace the most attractive it can be. It encompasses a range of factors from paying conditions, locations, ethics, corporate social responsibility, development, and business processes. Some you can change really easily. Take pay, for example, but beware the simple solution. Tom Clancy, who is a Accenture partner, once wisely said, "Money buys only time, not loyalty. Companies that rely on cash to attract talent are vulnerable to the next big offer. This game of escalating salaries is like an arms race. It's impossible, if not difficult, to actually win." So you need engaged purpose. If you leave pay aside, employee engagement is the most important part about fueling your brand. It needs to be clearly articulated. It needs to be developed with the people that you want to engage. So you're walking along and you see 3 people digging a hole. What are you doing? The first one says, "I'm digging a hole." The second one says, "I'm digging a foundation." The third one says, "I'm building a cathedral." Which of those 3 people doing the same job has got an engaged purpose? More importantly, which of those people is going home to tell their comrades, peer groups, etc., how great their company is and how great their job is? Once you have purpose, you can start creating engagement. But you can't create that engagement until you know what your team think. So create those engagement channels, develop a strategy and implement it that then enacts the results of those engagements. So let's talk about corporate social responsibility, one of my favourite topics. For what it's worth, my definition is corporate social responsibility involves any impact a company has on its environment in which it operates, the environment where its products have an impact, and its people. People genuinely care about this now more than they ever have before. They will often choose a less financially rewarding opportunity to work with what they perceive to be a better company. What you need to decide is what your values are, and therefore what CSR is going to mean to you, your people, and your customers. Whoever you're going to attract, they're going to look at your CSR agenda with a couple of thoughts in mind. Is it genuine? So when I tell you that a popular coffee company donates less than 0.1% of its profits to its foundation, despite plastering it over the wall of every single one of its branches, you get an idea what I'm talking about. Secondly, is it relevant? If you're a bottled water company, giving back by digging wells in Africa, tick. If you're a local estate agent sponsoring the local rugby team, that's not CSR. That, ladies and gentlemen, is marketing. Like most things in life, it'll only happen if you put effort into it. As Terry say about their chocolate oranges, whack it, don't tap it. So the first of 3 key pillars in creating a killer employer brand is getting your engagement right. Employer brand is hard to measure. There are lots of best companies to work for awards, but none of those on their own fuel your employer brand. Because if you're number 1, there's at least a dozen other companies close enough to that position to shout about the same thing. It's about respect for talent in all your business processes. If you want the best customers, you need the best product. If you want the best product, you need the best people, and you can only get the best people by having an excellent employer brand. So I'll leave you with one of my favourite, if not massively overused quotes. If you're not the lead husky, the view never changes. Thank you very much.